All right guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on one of our customers, 1958, 1959, not really sure, but it's a bagged out Viking with a built 12 valve and an NV4500 transmission. But today we are going to be working on air ride stuff, and we got a little package from Dynamite Diesel. They sent us some injectors for this thing because it's not running too hot. So Tyson, let's see the package. Let's dive into it. So basically, we just got all of our level ride sensors installed. You got your light?
Yeah.
Shine your light down in there.
You can kind of see them.
You can kind of see where we got going on in the front. And then in the back, they're mounted right on top of the bag perch and go down to the bottom of the bag perch. So we have our air management set up, all the lines plumbed in, our master. Both compressors run. However, the airlift management system is not happy because nothing's calibrated, so it's throwing a bunch of fault codes. So we have Tyson on his phone, and then I have the main controller right there. But I think we'll try to calibrate it through the phone.
Yeah.
It's a little bit easier to navigate than that controller.
Just all the buttons, you gotta double click, you gotta click two buttons, and it just makes it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah.
So you can, on here, you can just click whatever you need and go straight to the menu.
So we're not gonna read any instructions. We're just gonna wing it and try to figure it out for ourselves. If we do have to read the instructions, I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm just gonna assume that we just did it by ourselves.
Discover manifolds. No idea what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
What do we got going on?
Just trying to get the basically full droop set.
We have Eeyore's minimum pressure, bag pressure set at like 10 because the bags are so big, the volume's huge, but these things are tiny. So
Yeah,
1 to 2 PSI is going to make it move in the rear. For the front, you could probably be around maybe 5 PSI.
No, I'll just air it out completely. I'm tired of playing with it.
You just set it at 0. I mean, it's gonna sit on the bump stops.
Yeah. Should be maxed out in the rear right now. Nope, it's not.
Watching this thing calibrate itself is so crazy. I'm just standing here and it's jumping up and it just drops down.
I know, I was standing at the door, I thought you were messing with it. I was like, no, it's not done.
No. Wait.
It's just doing its thing.
I need to set the tank pressure to like 200.
Yeah, the tank pressure is way too low, but the size of that tank with those 2 compressors, it takes so long to get it up to 130 PSI. The front end really needs 125 to get it all the way up to max height. So I like the tanks to be at 200, but this tank is huge for those 2 compressors. Now granted, those are really nice compressors, but this is a lot of volume here, so it takes a good amount of time to fill that tank up entirely.
Yeah.
Oh!
It's got a mind of its own. Oh my gosh.
It just,
Dude.
again, needs more air.
Oh well.
Whatever. So the front, I think it's calibrated. Now it's moving on to the rear, so that's sick. But
That means we may have gotten the sensors perfect from the get-go. If it's not freaking out right now.
I would be absolutely impressed if we did
Yeah.
first try. But let me go over a few things, at least what we know about this truck. Customer built this truck, showed up. He basically just got to a point where he was at a roadblock and didn't know how to finish some of the things up. Hydro booster, clutch, wiring, motor stuff, air ride. So we don't know too much about this motor. It was not running when it showed up, so I wired everything in. We got it running. It runs terrible. So we didn't know what injectors are in it. That's why we're doing the injectors today. And we will do our governor springs as well. But this has a Smedding turbo on it, know that for sure. It is a P pump. It is running a 165 GPH Titanium Series FAS on it, which we had to do a little bit of wiring on. It is a two-wheel drive Dodge dually frame, 2nd generation, with some custom upper control arm mounts for the bag perches. We came in here and we added a slave cylinder, or the master and slave, with these hydro booster lines, which run down there. We ran the brake lines. We've been making quite a bit of progress on this truck. As you can see, the interior has all been ripped out. Bunch of wiring. This is I think it's called an American Auto. Do you remember what the wiring kit's called? American
Auto trucks or something?
Auto something. Not a huge fan of the kit so far. We like painless. It's literally in the name.
The cage, I read
This kit is a little bit more difficult, a little more work to do.
did you say want to a 10-year-old with Down syndrome?
But that's that. He's got his battery set up in the rear. He's notched the frame to get a lower drop. It is on a kind of a 3-link setup. Fuel tank is mounted in the back. I added this, so that's where you fill. It's nice, but getting diesel on this Rhino liner, bed liner stuff, it likes to seep in there. He does have the fender flares for this thing. Oh, did it throw a fault?
Sensor hit limit, yeah.
I don't know. It doesn't tell you where?
No.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it just wants me to go through all this stuff again. Oh my gosh. Oh. Actually.
The test is, will it drop front and rear down at the same time? Anyways, got these stacks with an exhaust box, which is a little interesting. I don't know how that's going to sound particularly with it hitting on all 6. We're getting the windshield installed. Our glass guy has been out, I believe, 5 or 6 times because there was a repair done above the windshield, and he's having to actually cut that glass to fit this properly. So that's a pain, but it is what it is. I've wired up our turn signals, park lights, headlights. Front end is entirely wired. The engine is almost entirely wired. We just have to do our oil pressure gauge here, but our water temp, alternator, we'll be doing the AC later. Super cool truck. I like it. It's our style. It is just our job to make this thing a daily driver and roll down the road as it should without any issues. Alrighty guys, we have our old injectors removed, and I am installing our new Dynamite Diesel injectors. See, it already comes with the coppers on there and a new, what do you want to call it? I'm not a big 12 valve guy, so bear with me. Make sure those sit in there. And hopefully we don't have any problems when we start this thing up. I'm not expecting these injectors to fix the issue right off the bat. I think there is a bigger issue with how this motor's set up. I think we have a timing problem or a P-pump problem. But these injectors were a must. Sorry, I had to change the camera angle. It was a little shaky up on the hood, but we want to get these guys threaded as far as we can go. And now we have our torque wrench, and we are set to 45. We want 44 foot-pounds. Now let me grab our return manifold. Oh, this guy goes right there, but we need to install our new copper horseshoes. Got our little torque wrench set up 70 inch-pounds. That is extremely snug 77 inch-pounds. Click, click. Good to go. Multiple things can combine them. All right. You missed it. Tyson almost got ran over.
All right, let's see how good.
Don't spill. Helps to have a little bit of diesel in the tank when you're trying to start something.
Dude.
Noise.
I thought this thing was about to start spraying diesel. Oh.
Oh! Golly! Something's still wrong though. Way better than what it was, but it is not running right. Yeah.
That's 100%.
That's timing.
Oh! Those are some pretty good flames, but now you can't see anything. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty guys, so as you can tell, the timing was off by a long shot. Pulled the cover off, pulled all the accessories off, pulled the pump out. The guy that built this motor, he just slapped the pump gear on, called it a day, did not time it correctly at all. So the pump is out. We're gonna go ahead and do our springs, our gov springs. We'll just go ahead and just knock it out. And we'll get it tossed back together, and hopefully it'll run like a top, whatever else. Oh! That is a pain. Phew. That sucks. But it's in. is running correctly and it is timed correctly. So super pumped about that. Got the front timing cover back on with the new gasket. So I need to throw the rest of our accessories on, which is really just the tensioner and the crank pulley. I'll get the belt thrown back on and we will see if this thing can move under its own power outside of the shop.
Nice. Now pull these guys out.
Nice. Now I think we're good to go. Let me tighten up our fuel line. And hopefully the shuttle solenoid works. If it doesn't, I'll pull it off. Alrighty guys, that was a huge success, getting that truck to start, run properly, air management to work properly, and move out of the garage under its own power. So super thankful for the guys working super hard on that truck. Now I have to clean up this giant oil puddle that was under the truck now. So give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of content. I think we'll do these different style videos for the different projects that we're constantly working on in the shop. We are taking a little bit of a break for the Peterbilt video, but we'll be working on some new content for that. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.